What's going on, everyone? Alex here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about some of my favorite lighting setups. But before we do, I have to say thank you to everyone who has continued watching my videos, who have subscribed, who are potentially sharing my videos. I'm very, very thankful. I did take a short break here just recently. Probably not a good idea, although I am all for breaks, but my break in particular went a little longer than I thought. I guess I just needed a little R&R, but I am back making videos, maybe not as many because I do still have a full-time job and I am freelancing on the side as well, but aside from that, I've also just been crushing it over on Instagram. So if you guys have an Instagram and you would like to follow me, here's my URL right there. Would greatly appreciate it. It's kind of become a hobby of mine, a new hobby of mine, I guess. I mean, I've always loved Instagram. I'm a photographer. Why wouldn't I love Instagram? But actually sitting and curating my Instagram has just been really, really fun and really, really addictive. So if you are a photographer and you don't have Instagram, or if you do and you just kind of post whenever here and there, highly recommend trying to curate your grid to just have this very fluid look to it, almost very cohesive. It's very, very addicting. But that is not what this video is about. Today we are talking about my favorite lighting setups, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna show you guys 5 of my favorite lighting setups, which I absolutely love, and I think you guys are too. First lighting setup is of course what I'm lighting myself with right now, and that is the Aputure 120D Mark II with the Aputure Light Dome Mark II. This is probably the easiest setup because it's all on one stand. You've got your softbox, you got your light, all on one C-stand. So it makes it very, very versatile to light subjects like myself, interviews, YouTube videos like this. So if you guys are looking for a light to basically do it all in one for these types of videos, definitely recommend the Aputure 120D Mark II. I've said it before, but I also know that people are on a budget. Well, Aputure is looking out for us. Looking out for us filmmakers, us content creators, So they released the Aputure Amaran, I believe is what it's called, the 100D. It's actually a little bit brighter than the 120D, but it's a plasticky body. There's no effects built into the light itself, but you can control it with your phone because it doesn't have a controller. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really use the effects hardly at all on my Aputure 120D, so for like 200 bucks, you can get an Aputure Amaran 100D. And as far as a budget-friendly softbox, I'd probably recommend the brand Newer on Amazon. I found this softbox actually through Becky and Chris's YouTube channel, so thank you very much. But it's a nice softbox. I recommended it to a friend, he got it, and he says it's awesome. It's very, very similar to, if not almost identical to the Aputure Light Dome, and it's a little bit bigger.
That's what she said.
And with it being a little bit bigger, it's a bigger source of light, softer light on you. It's a plus. On to lighting setup number 2, and it's the second easiest setup because it's essentially the first setup, but you're adding an egg crate. Is that, I think that's the term, egg crate? Oh, hello. Editor Alex here. Just thought I'd chime in and say, I didn't mean to say egg crates. That's so stupid of me. Egg crates is something to use to dampen sound. A very cheap way to dampen sound, but you can do it that way. What I meant to say was grid. That's what I meant to say, so back to the video. See ya. And basically what it does is it directs the light onto one specific source. So in this case, since I have this giant softbox hitting me, some of the light is spilling everywhere else. But I just want this to direct towards me. So let's go ahead and switch to it right now. And there you have it, lighting setup number 2, grid on the softbox. It's directed right at me. Everything on the sides in the background should be just a little bit darker because that light is just focusing right on me. And that's usually what I use. I usually use grid in these videos just to kind of give it a little bit moodier background. But the last couple videos I've just said, the hell with it. Got rid of grid. So that is lighting setup number 2. Now let's go ahead onto lighting setup number 3. Lighting setup number 3, and that is of course the Aputure 120D, still with its softbox on, shooting through a shower curtain, so it is double diffused. You guys should tell right away that the lighting is just absolutely soft, super, super soft. This is becoming one of my favorite setups, and I just discovered it not too long ago because one of my friends was on set with a fellow filmmaker, and they use this exact setup. And I've started using it on set, and it's awesome. I love diffused light. Anything I can do to make the subject more pleasing and the light more soft, I'm game, absolutely game. And this is lighting setup number 3. So let's go ahead and hop over into lighting setup number 4, which is just popping that light dome off of the Aperture 120D and using that light to shoot through the shower curtain, creating a massive light source. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, and now we are on lighting setup number 4, which is just shower curtain. I've said it before on this channel, and I'll say it again. Shower curtains are great for diffusion, especially when you shoot a light right through it. It just creates a massive source of light. And then also, if you're outside and you need to diffuse some harsh sunlight, boom, shower curtain. Seriously, try it. You will not regret it. I guarantee it. All right, guys, now onto lighting setup number 5. Are we on to 5 already? Wow. It's onto the final lighting setup number 5, and that is book light. And it's just as it sounds, book light. I'll throw up a reference right now to show you guys what it is. Essentially, with the book light, you take a bounce, like a piece of foam core, or in this case, like a 5-in-1 reflector, and then you shoot the light onto it, and it bounces off of that and through the shower curtain, in this instance, to create a soft light. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. And there you go, book light. This is another favorite of mine just because the end product ends up looking super, super soft. Can't go wrong with book light. And as I stated at the beginning of this video, if you take your lighting seriously, your images will just look that much better. And it'll help you stand out from the rest. Believe me, it really will. So let's go ahead and revert back to setup number 2. And if you guys were paying attention, that is the light dome with grid. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you have it, my 5 favorite lighting setups. Really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope it helps you step up your lighting game. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll try and answer them because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm learning. You know, I'm learning in all this, and I know you guys are learning as well. So we're all learning, you know? That's what's amazing about YouTube, is that if you have any questions, you can reach out to someone, hopefully get an answer, and just help build each other up. And that's ultimately what I love about this community. So that does it for me, guys, on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you aren't already. Tap that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, shoot to create.